Hi guys, and welcome back to Used and Reviewed. Today we're taking a look at the Nokia Lumia 820, and I've been using this phone now for a couple of weeks, and here is my full review and opinion. Now this is a mid-range Windows 8 phone, and we'll start off with the hardware and physical aspects of the phone itself. So I'll quickly just take you around the device. On this side you have the volume rocker, the sleep button, and you've got a dedicated camera button as well, which is a really nice feature. Underneath we have the micro USB connection for charging and also data syncing, along with the external speaker. On this side you've got a very clean, slick design, and there's no buttons to mention there. On the top we've got a 3.5mm audio jack. Now in terms of the actual design, I'm really enjoying using this phone, and it's got some really sleek curves. I like the way the screen has got a small bezel around the outside, and it's just elevated up from the back of the case, as you can see here. Now the only thing about the design of the phone that I'm not too keen on is that it's quite a bulky phone, and it's actually fairly weighty. It's 160 grams in weight, so if you're used to something like an S3 or an iPhone, then you're looking at around 30 to 40 plus grams extra in weight, so that might put you off, and it does feel a little bit sturdy. It takes a little bit getting used to. A couple of aspects I do like about the phone in terms of the design: it's got a removable back, which I think is great because you've got access to a removable battery, which is a 1650 milliamp battery, and in my tests it's a reasonable amount of battery life, and you're going to get a day's worth out of it anyway. You've also, underneath the battery, as I said in my unboxing video, you've got a SIM card and a micro SD slot. So what you can do is obviously expand the memory on the device. This comes with 8GB of memory to start with, but you can obviously increase that with up to 64GB in an SD card or micro SD card. The other positive to mention in terms of the hardware is the inclusion of wireless charging. So you can buy an external accessory which is effectively a wireless charging plate, and you can charge the device sat on the plate without any connection through micro USB. So let's go ahead and look at the device in a bit more detail. So we'll unlock the screen, nice transition up to unlock the screen, and first impressions overall are very good. In terms of the actual screen, we've got a 4.3 inch AMOLED screen. The resolution of the screen is only a WVGA resolution, so we're looking at 800 by 480 resolution. And I think Nokia missed a trick here really, because it's not in line with the rest of the phone in terms of the camera, which is excellent, and you've got a glorious AMOLED screen there, but it's let down unfortunately by the resolution. So moving on to the actual processor, we've got a Snapdragon S4 dual core 1.5 GHz processor, and it's got 1GB of memory. And you can tell it's very fast, it's very quick through transitions, and actually it's a joy to use. I really like it. I'll quickly show you Twitter, for example. Very quick to load, we're already in the timeline, and transitions are very quick, it refreshes quick. Really enjoy using this phone, and the inclusion of such a powerful processor and memory, it's certainly a welcome addition to the device itself. Just going to go on to the camera now. Now for me the camera is one of the highlights of this phone. So the camera's got a Carl Zeiss lens. It's got an 8.7 megapixel capacity, so in terms of the resolution, and it can output video of up to 1080p in recording. So I'll just show you some of the photos I've actually shot on the camera. If we go to camera roll, and admittedly you're not going to get the full benefit from seeing through the viewfinder here, but in terms of the video and the static photos, I'm really impressed. Here we have one without the flash, and there's one with the flash. Really good performance. Now I've actually done a a video test as well, so check out that video, as well as to looking at some of the other camera options and features that are available on the camera. And so check them out, because that's got the screenshots in there as well. Really impressive camera, and I have to say it's one of the best cameras I have seen in a mobile phone device. Unfortunately, as I said, it's let down by the resolution of the actual screen on the phone, but other than that, it's been great. Other disappointment really is the front facing camera, which you can just about see there along with some of the sensors. Disappointingly, it only captures video at 640 by 480, so again, in terms of the megapixels, it's not a very good resolution. Now, going on to some of the other key things that I like about this phone, I love the customization. I love the live tiles, so these will change and update as people post updates on Facebook and that type of thing, and it's very easy to use. You can, for example, you can quickly add any of the applications that you've got on here. Quick hold down, you can pin it to the start menu. It'll appear in the start menu, and this is where you can really customize the device itself. Say start menu, it's more of a home button, home screen should I say. So if I keep your finger on the tile, we can actually reshape, make the icons larger, fit them, and we can then shift them about, and you can actually put them in any sort of situation you want, and so you can have larger ones along with smaller ones, and you can customize it to any way you suit. So if you're a really big YouTube fan, then why not stick a large icon there, and it's easily accessible. Really like it. Customization's excellent. A phone of this type is going to live and die by the software that's available, and unfortunately Windows 8 is quite an immature software and operating system. The store isn't potentially up to scratch. Having said that, I mean, it's really quick loading. You saw then a quick transition and you're into the store. It's very seamless, and from the store we can obviously find apps, games, music, etc. So I do like the store. I have to admit, it's growing on me. I really like its design, but there's not as many apps, of course, as there are on iOS and Android, and there are some big key ones that are missing for me at the moment. This, of course, is going to improve over time, and I'll no doubt this will soon catch up, and we'll soon start seeing some of the big apps that you're going to need and you want on your phone. So that pretty much sums up my review, guys. I've been really impressed by this phone. It's my first experience of a Windows 8 phone, and I've really enjoyed using it during that period. It's certainly by no means you know, a phone that I wouldn't use. I'd certainly use it in everyday use, and there's a few little niggles, but over and above that, you can get away with what is essentially a very good phone. And for me, I'll give it a thumbs up. So guys, that concludes the video. What do you think? Hopefully you like the video. Please give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. Do you like the Lumia 820? How does it fare with some of the other Lumias that are available? Let me know. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more videos in future.